In this video, I'm going to show you how to place the pattern on the fabric and cut. Also, I will explain how to identify the lengthwise grain and the crosswise grain of the fabric and how to recognize the right side and the wrong side of the fabric. The lengthwise grain runs along the length of the fabric and is parallel to the selvage. This direction has the least stretch and is the most stable part of the fabric. The crosswise grain runs across the width of the fabric. It usually has a little more stretch compared to the lengthwise grain. This finished edge is called the selvage, and this edge shows the width of the fabric. In many fabrics, the right side has clearer and brighter colors, a smoother or more finished surface, more visible texture or pattern. The wrong side usually looks duller or less finished. If the fabric has a print, the printed side is usually the right side. Along the selvage, you can usually see small holes. On the right side, they stick out, and on the wrong side, they go inward. The selvage feels rough on the right side and smooth on the wrong side. To cut the fabric, fold it from the selvage with the right side inside. Keep the wrong side facing you and match the selvages together. One side stays open and the other side is folded. For this pattern layout, the first pattern piece must be placed on the folded edge of the fabric. This means the center front line should be aligned with the folded edge. Correct grain direction is very important for a good fit and clean sewing results. If the pattern is placed incorrectly on the fabric, the garment may twist, the shape may distort, the fit may not be correct. That's why we always check the grain before cutting. The selvage edge helps us to find the fabric grain easily. The lengthwise grain always runs parallel to the selvage. When placing or drafting a pattern, the grain line of the pattern must be aligned parallel to the selvage. To find the grain line, I place one side of the ruler square against the selvage and measure the distance to the grain line arrow. This distance must be the same along the entire grain line to ensure it is parallel to the selvage. For the other pattern pieces, I repeat the same steps. Align the pattern grain line with the fabric selvage and measure to make sure the grain line is positioned correctly. To secure the pattern pieces on the fabric, you can use pattern weights or pins. When using pins, hold the pattern in place with one hand and pin with the other. Never lift the fabric off the table while pinning. When placing patterns on fabric, shiny fabrics like satin and napped fabrics such as velvet must always have all pattern pieces laid in the same direction. This prevents shading or color changes in the finished garment. For plain fabrics, pattern pieces can be placed in opposite directions. However, for fabrics with motifs, prints, or directional designs, such as florals or textures that runs in one direction, all pattern pieces must be placed in the same direction.